Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I do appreciate you guys' support. While you're here, please make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and definitely subscribe. The views that I express are my own personal opinions and reactions for commentary, and everything is alleged. Let's get into this quick afternoon cup of tea, guys. Word on the streets is that LaTisha and Marsau lied about receiving a phone call on their way to the couple's retreat about the death of LaTisha's friend. Now, please tell me they are not that low down. And shout out to my girl Diana Rose. She dropped tons of tea about this. Please make sure to go to her channel and watch the video. But they are saying that back in March, the Scotts posted a post on Instagram. That is when, unfortunately, LaTisha's friend passed away. And allegedly, they didn't start filming this portion of the season until May. So let's do the math. If LaTisha's friend passed away in March, why would they use that in May? Why would they talk about it at all? Like I mentioned in my first video about this. That was very, I'll say tacky. That was very tacky to bring up the death of this friend with the details. They went on to say about the children's ages, and there was a birthday party the day before, and all of this information. And I did find it odd, I must admit, when LaTisha and Marsau walked up and they were on that porch with Dr. Francis and his wife, I did find it odd that Tisha's face was dry. Now, in my recap, part 1, I did say that she did appear to be visibly shaken. And if this is true, I'm pissed for even having any pity, any type of feelings whatsoever, because that is low down and it's dirty. And I did yesterday, I went through their friends list on Instagram just to see if I can see the husband. I do believe that I did find his page, but it is private. But I really just wanted to get further proof of when she passed. So again, it's all allegedly that they filmed this second half starting in May, and that's terrible to do that. And it makes me think about something else. LaTisha and Marsau, they really don't have a storyline. Everything is airtight. Other than the Bessemer Hillbillies and them showing them last season, they're not really showing anybody in Marsau's family much, other than his brother Maurice. Because they can do a whole damn show on his crazy ass brother Mark. They can do a whole show on the stalking and taunting that he did with Melody this past summer. But what is their storyline other than this alleged cheating of Marsau? And it's nothing. What's really Kimmy and Maurice's storyline? It's nothing. And I tell you one thing, with what we've seen so far concerning Kimmy's health and the little clues that's been dropped out here, that better not be a storyline. Because if it is, all of the Scotts need to go. And then that makes me think of something else. What is it with production where they don't require more of the Scotts? Because they've rode this Mill and Martell train since the show started. But we don't get that with the Scotts. And someone dropped in my comments yesterday and they asked, why didn't they go deeper into that Africa trip with Marsau? Why didn't they discuss that more? It was brushed over like it was nothing. But like I mentioned, Mel and Martell, they're both, a little transparent. And that's really what the show has been about since it started, Mel and Martell. And that's why it's so boring when they are not being discussed. Because they're the only two that's been transparent. We've talked about Destiny. She's definitely not transparent. Hasn't talked about shit. And guess what? 2-3 years in of her being on the show, she's going to have a made-up storyline as well. Because she said out of her own mouth that she'll be talking more and sharing more this season. And 9 times out of 10, for me, it's going to be made up. Because production has given everyone time to come up and manufacture storylines and information in order to keep us, the audience, intrigued. And I'm over it. I'm really over it. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that LaTisha and Marsau made that up? Do you really? And, since I started this channel, I think I'm going to have to be a little more investigative, and I don't want to save everything on these people's pages, but that helps in times like this because the people definitely went back and found that was posted in March about the passing of her friend. So it's good to have what we call receipts when something like this happens. And if it's not true, LaTisha and Marsau both need to come out and speak about it. Because to use that man's pain that he's going through with his kids after losing his wife is terrible. Absolutely terrible. So you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this. Thank you so much for joining me. And also, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you soon. Bye.